The Big Show with Night and Day. Pick up a Night and Day milk bar card and get your 6th shake for free.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hoyte Big Show. With Jase and Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Wednesday afternoon, the 31st of January 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day. And he's back in the studio with us, the eye candy of The Big Show, the stallion, the Adonis, the Roman statue that is Mogi. How's life, mate?
Yeah, going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Good to be back in the old saddle.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be a little bit more ginger.
Yeah, so
actually.
did I.
But I'm not that ginger in the back door, just a bit ginger in my mo there, Keyzie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good, man.
Looking good. You're looking
Thanks,
good,
guys.
mate.
Chemistry's back too.
Yeah,
Notice
it's great.
that?
It's
Still
great.
got it.
It's great to have you back, and I love the ginger in your mo.
Thanks, man.
Keyzie, looking a bit sort of bedraggled today. How's life, mate?
Thanks, man. Yeah, life's all good. Been out in the sun all morning, so can't complain. God, it's hot out there.
Am I right?
Am I right, fellas?
Got your golf shirt on today, man.
Yeah.
Did you go out for a round of golf today,
It's
man?
a quick one with one of my mates.
How'd you go?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Did you have your cap on backwards, man?
I had it on front ways.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
first game of golf I've played where I didn't lose a single ball,
Oh,
which was actually a massive deal for me.
well done, man.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's
man.
great stuff, Keyzie.
I feel like you guys don't actually give a crap. But
No, we don't really.
Oh.
Hey, but looking good. Good to have you on board, Keyzie.
Thanks, Jase. I've been on board for 3 years now. That's all good, mate.
Hey, as always, I want to remind the people out there, anyone that texts us on 3483 or anyone that gives us a call on 0800 Hodaki or anyone that sends us a talkback on the iHeartRadio app goes in the draw for a $50 Night Day voucher. So get involved. Also, where are you listening to the show? And what are you wearing, New Zealand? Text us 3483. Let's get into it. Manic Street Preachers.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed, Def Leppard there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 13 minutes past 4 o'clock. What are the people saying on the text machine, Keyzie 3483?
Yeah, everyone that has text in is automatically in the draw for a $50 Night and Day voucher. G'day, fellas, wearing an orange work shirt and blue shorts.
Did they say ha-ha as well?
There's a ha-ha at the end of it. G'day, fellas. Harry Pritchard here. Beauty day, wearing absolutely nothing on the ride home from work. She's bloody hot out there.
It's truth.
I
yeah.
did that actually coming back from the gym today. I didn't have a top on.
Oh, yes.
In the car.
Oh, yes.
Sweat pissing off me.
Oh,
I tell you what, people sort of driving past would have gone, hello.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyone
well, you
crash?
live out west, though, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, all sorts of freaks out there are into that.
How dare you? No one's into that, Mogi. I don't care where you are. G'day, fellas. Jory here down in sunny Christchurch wearing my tradie kit that's ripped to shreds and my sneakers.
Nice.
Yeah,
and
good
my
stuff.
sneakers. Yeah, good stuff. It's hot here in Westport, just wearing a welding apron.
Oh.
No, that is really hot.
Yeah, it is hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, you mentioned earlier, Keyzie, that you've been out golfing today, and I couldn't help but notice you're a bit rosy in your little puffy cheeks there.
Are you going to say that I'm steamed or something?
No, it just looks like you've caught a bit of sun. That's all I'm saying.
I did catch sun and I put sunblock on, but she melted right through it pretty much straight away.
Yeah, sure.
So I did get a bit of a burn. Fortunately, I do have a few sort of sunburn remedies
Oh, you do?
that I quite often use. Do you guys have remedies for sunburn? Actually, this could help. 3483, if anyone has any good remedies that they use, feel free to text it through. What?
Particularly in your case, I'm thinking, you know what I mean? You've got quite a sensitive skin, haven't you? It tends to... It can flare up.
Does it?
Yeah,
Really?
well, yeah, from your youth, remember? With your knees and
eczema,
eczema and stuff.
Sorry, I always forget because that was about 25 years ago. So one of the things, obviously, is aloe vera. You keep
Alloy.
Alloyed.
Alloy's a metal.
Aloe vera.
Alloy is a combination of two different metals.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
How do you say it?
Aloe vera.
Aloe?
Yeah.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
So I keep a bottle of aloe vera in the old fridge there,
Sure.
nice and cold, then you can put it on your skin.
That's an old wives' tale, but anyway.
Yeah, good on you,
really?
Keyzie. It's a bit soft.
It seems to work for me. Just a cold shower, take the sting out, get in there.
No.
What?
No. Hot shower.
Got to have a bakingly hot shower.
Why?
Burny, hot.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Right, you know the guy dies in that, right? So hang on, so it's a hot shower to burn it out.
Here's the thing. This is one of the big misconceptions out there, Mogi, and you'll know this.
Thank you.
Being a backbone,
You won't know this, Keyzie.
Particularly if you get like a really bad burn.
Yeah.
And people start lathering themselves with moisturiser and all that sort of carry on. No, sir.
Oh, no,
If
no,
you get
no.
a really bad burn, get out there and get another one.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it deadens the skin.
Yeah.
So you need to get multiple burns. And that way, your skin sort of learns.
Yeah, and then you have a hot shower.
Yes.
Then straight out of the hot shower, you can get your wife to help you out with this.
Okay.
Just a very thin coating, but don't do it thick, but thin, but 3 coatings of methylated spirits.
Well, isn't that like extremely poison?
No, it's not poison.
Right.
No.
You sure?
No, yeah. No, there's a lot of uses for methylated spirits, and that's one of them. It'll hurt for a bit, and then you'll feel brand new.
3 coats of it.
Yeah.
Because what I'd usually do, like in this scenario, is usually I'd go home, have a cold shower,
Yeah.
and then get my wife to help and not put
Eyes to the front.
Eyes to the front, Keyzie, bloody Nora.
Oh, God. I'd get my wife to help put aloe vera on me, and then I'd stay
God.
out of the sun. Is usually what I'd do.
Yeah, because often what happens when you get the burn on too is that you get the peeling going on.
Right.
Yeah. Your skin peels, doesn't it, Keyzie?
Yeah, I thought everyone... Why is it so funny, Jase?
I don't know.
Everyone's skin peels.
But if you do get peeling skin, right?
Yeah.
Just get a very low-grade sandpaper.
Yeah.
Just do it that because people sit there peeling it away. Let's get a little low-grade sandpaper and do that bastard.
Right, because I usually just put on an exfoliation glove in the shower and just sort of lightly rub it.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
boy.
Just quickly, what's so funny about me having peeling skin?
I don't know, Keyzie.
So we'll say this, though. It's great to have you on board, man.
Oh, thanks, fellas. Thank you. It's good to be here.
Hey, and text through your thoughts on how to deal with sunburn on 3483.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Nirvana there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 24 minutes past 4 o'clock. Oh, Keyzie got a bit sunburnt today when he was playing golf, and so we were talking about sunburn cures.
Were we?
Yeah. We've got Mike on the line. Mike, you mad bastard. How's life?
Not bad backbones. Hey, Keyzie, why is it always all about you, mate?
Tell me about it, Mike. Man, I'm just over here trying to be in the background. You know what I mean? And I'm only lightly sunburnt. But do you have a cure for me, Mike?
Well, I'll tell you what. Being over 60 years of age, and I'll give you a tip that my grandmother used to give me, and we used to live out at Pihara as kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Malt vinegar. You're going to smell like a bag of salt and vinegar chips for about 20 minutes.
Right.
But your sting and your sunburn's gone.
Okay, that's good to know.
I've actually heard that, the old malt vinegar.
Oh, you heard that one.
Yeah, have you already heard that, Jase?
You get a bit of a burn
Sorry,
on.
Mike,
and
we've
then,
already heard that one.
but I didn't think to bring it up. Yeah, good call, Mike. Good call. Old school. Can I say old school?
And
Mike-
after that, Keyzie, mate, get a big bottle of harden the fuck up.
Oh, exactly right. Exactly right.
Good stuff, Mike. You started so well. He's got a $50 night and day voucher, though, so that's bloody
Yeah,
great.
it's pretty good,
Yeah,
isn't
good
it?
stuff.
Heaps of advice coming through on the text machine. Guys, how do you feel about this one? Best way to deal with sunburn is to cut the actual skin off with a knife. There might be some blood, but don't panic because once the skin's gone, the burning will stop because you aren't actually burnt anymore.
That's true.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty full on, but
Yeah.
you reckon that's good, do you?
I reckon it's good. No.
Someone here is saying natural yogurt is the best.
Oh, not natural yogurt.
Right. Not natural.
No, like fresh and fruity or...
Oh, like calcium.
Oh, not Kelsey.
Oh, Yoplait?
Oh, not Yoplait.
Oh, okay.
Greek.
Oh, yeah, Greek.
Yeah.
Acidophilus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one is chamomile. Is it chamomile lotion?
Yes.
Not chamomile. Chamomile.
Yeah, yes,
Is that right?
chamomile, yes.
No, calamine lotion.
Oh, calamine.
Calamine
But
lotion.
also chamomile.
And also chamomile tea.
All right.
Yeah, drink it.
Someone here is suggesting you put deep heat on your arms after they've been burnt.
Yeah, that can work.
I feel like that would heat them and make them even sorer.
Yeah, it takes your mind off it.
Right.
Often when you've got that sort of discomfort and pain, you create a bigger pain
Yeah.
to distract you from the pain of your
You put the
your
deep
current-
heat in your eyes.
Yeah, totally. Or on your bullos.
Right. Okay.
Or
Someone
your
here,
anus.
Or put the deep heat on your noose.
I get it.
We used to do that when we used to go on second 15 rugby, just rub a bit of deep heat on the bullos, go out there like raging bulls.
Flick each other with towels and that.
Yeah.
Well, someone is actually suggesting here on 3483 that you flick the area with a wet towel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I guess that would put moisture into it and that would help with the burn.
Yeah.
Speaking of burns, the old Chinese burn always works too.
I can't call it
Can't
that
call
anymore.
it that anymore,
Oh,
Jase.
right.
Sorry, you've just
No,
been
that's
cancelled, mate.
racist.
Sorry,
Oh,
man.
God,
You're
That's
yeah.
a
done.
shame because you had quite a cool career up until now.
I
Yeah.
did.
Oh, God.
That's
My
a shame.
bad,
Never
actually.
mind, man.
Actually, can you put me forward for Dog Squad?
Yeah, actually. Hey, Pugs, you want to step up, brother? Jace has been cancelled.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
It is Massive Attack on the Hodaki Big Show. 4:36 this Wednesday afternoon. The Big Show, of course, with Keyzie and old Mogi there and Minogue. Pretty exciting day today, isn't it?
It's a bloody big day for us there, Keyzie. I mean, you and I have been doing this show for a while now and, going from strength to strength. But we thought it was time to bring in a new member of the team. We'd like to welcome Sir James Pugsley. Pugs, welcome to the team, brother.
Hey, thanks, guys. Wow. Oh, look, no, means the world.
Yeah.
These opportunities kind of come out of nowhere and you've just got to grab them, and I'm really grateful to be here.
Well, the good thing is we've been developing you for a while, and we were just waiting for an opportunity to bring you in. Obviously, the person who used to sit in that chair, he massively blew things. He's gone, you're in, so I'm looking forward to the future with us.
Yeah, that's right. And it is one of those things where you've got to be prepared, which is why you have been doing a bunch of work with us, man. You never know when things are going to go pear-shaped. And for those that are listening to the show, obviously, the previous member of the team, who I always had my doubts about. I'd like to distance myself from him. He said some things in that previous break which were inexcusable, indefensible, and just outright racist.
They were actually.
So he's gone.
He is gone. And it's great to have you on board, Pugs. But look, let's not dwell on the past. Let's move things along.
Yeah, absolutely, keen.
We've got $50 night and day vouchers to give away. So let's go to 0800 Hodaki and just see who's on the line. Hodaki, who are we speaking to?
Oh, yeah, g'day, Keyzie. It's old Hoyte Jay here. How you fellas going, all right?
What? Yeah, we're going good, mate. What do you want, a $50 night and day voucher? Do you think that's going to help things, do you?
Well, everyone that calls through on 0800 Hodaki, I thought, gets a $50 voucher. She's been pretty full on, fellas. I've just been escorted off the premises, so I'm just outside in the street here having a durry. Look, the thing is, I just want to say, that sometimes when you're doing live radio and that, you can get a bit carried away. I got overexcited there and I maybe said something I shouldn't have. And I was just hoping you, Mogi, especially you, Mogi, that you might be able to put in a word with me to Bogsy or whatever and just explain, how live radio works and that, mate.
I think once you start saying using phrases like Chinese burn, for example, I think you really mean you've made your own bed and you've got to lie on it now. It's a shame, but Pugsy's on board. Don't worry about the show, man. It's going to be great without you.
If that's what you're worried about, she's in good hands.
If you guys could just, have put in a word for me or something like that. I mean, you know how it works. I mean, Keyzie said some shockers on live on air, and I bloody stuck my bloody snoz out for him. I mean, come on, fellas.
Well,
to be fair, your snoz was already sticking out.
Exactly. So that doesn't really help. And also, Jase, it wasn't the phrase that you used. It was the tirade you went on during the ad break afterwards.
Yeah.
It was that sort of stuff. And to ask Mogi to go into bat for you, I mean, that's terrible for his career,
Jase, if I can just say, man, no hard feelings, brother. These things happen. Chapters, doors closed, other ones open.
Actually,
there's
on
no
that
bad
note,
blood there.
if you were to make an apology, a public apology on air, you never know your luck, man.
Yeah, well, we'll see how we go. I will tell you what I'm going to do, fellas. I might actually go to the old Sky City there, get on the Queen of the Nile, see how
Good
I
on
go,
you,
how
mate.
my luck's run, have a few durries.
Yeah, you're
and,
back on the
have a
darts,
little
are
think
you?
about it.
You're back on the
What's
darts.
that?
You're back on the darts.
Well, I am now, yeah.
Good on you,
Right.
It's the end of my career. I just got a call from Dog Squad as well. They're not happy. I don't know how they bloody found out about it.
Yeah, no, that was us as
What am I
well.
going to do without my Dog Squad money?
Yeah, that was us. We told
Apparently,
them sorry.
I put a call through to Brokenwood as well. You've been fired off there. I just wanted to give them the heads up. I've talked to Jermaine
joking.
Clement. You've been cut out of Wellington Paranormal. Ryan Gosling's not happy.
Yeah. Well, I'm not so worried about Wellington Paranormal, but all that other stuff. I mean, bloody Nora.
Oh, well, that's a shame, Jason. Just letting you know, unfortunately, the voucher has gone to another caller, mate, so maybe next time, keep trying, all right?
Oh, I made you, Keyzie. I made you.
Oh, is this Arctic Monkeys tune?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
It is the Hodaki Big Show. 13 minutes to 5 o'clock this Wednesday afternoon with Keyzie, Mogi, and old Pugs as well. And we've just heard from upstairs that Mogi, I hope you're not too thrown off by this, but Jase is allowed to come back and just to do a formal, I think, an apology. So Jase, welcome back, I guess, temporarily.
Thanks, fellas.
Actually, while you're here, because we've got you here, are you all good to approve? We've pre-written up a press release which is about to go out to the Herald and all the sort of news outlets.
I'll be honest with you, Keyzie and Mogi, my mind's in a bit of a whirl at the moment. It's all happened pretty quickly, so I'm not quite sure what's going on, to be honest.
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, you said something racist and now you've cancelled and now you've been fired.
Yeah,
so
sure.
If you could just quickly sign off on this press release that we've thrown together. So, known racist and Hodaki radio DJ Jason Hoyte finally goes too far. I think that's a good headline.
I think replace known with habitual.
Habitual racist. Yeah, it's good.
Well, I mean...
Hang on, Jace. Self-proclaimed top radio DJ and character actor Jason Hoyte finally went too far today.
Self-proclaimed.
Finally went too far today on the Hodaki Big Show with Keyzie, Mogi and Pugs. His words finally caught up with him after an on-air tirade that has been described by some as simply disgusting.
And sickening, I put in there.
And sickening, okay. And also...
it wasn't really a tirade.
Radio Hodaki has decided to sever ties immediately with Hoyte as there is no place for this sort of behaviour in 2024. So that's just going to go out. That'll be on the news.
And can you put or any year in history?
Yeah, actually.
Or the future.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Look, fellas, I feel rightly chastened by recent events, and I'd like to make a formal apology if I could.
To who?
To anyone out there that I may have offended.
May have?
See, it's just the lack of remorse, man. What? It's just like, it's ridiculous. Do you want the apology music?
Yes, please. I'd like to take this opportunity, it's Hoyte J here, by the way, to apologise to any people out there that I may have inadvertently offended.
Oh, I feel like you're not like admitting that you made the...
You're heading towards a massive dedouche here, Keyzie.
Oh, no.
God, a second apology he's going to have to do.
To those people out there that I may have offended with my use of the phrase Chinese burn.
Oh, he's done it
Damn,
again.
I was too slow with the censor, sorry.
Obviously, in hindsight, that was not correct, and I take full acceptance of the fact that may have caused offence to some members of our community.
Deep offence.
Deep offence. It was said in the spur of the moment.
Yeah.
In a vigorous chat about sunburn. And as sometimes happens on live radio, I got carried away and caught up in the vigorous flow of the discussion, and a slip of the tongue, I'd describe it.
Gross.
So with hand on heart, I apologise sincerely to those, as I say, who I may have inadvertently offended.
Did you want to chuck the word sorry in there at all, or
just want to make an apology? Because I think there's a difference between making an apology and being sorry.
Yeah. So it's just you
should be sorry.
I mean, you're getting fired regardless.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Sure are.
So we all good to carry on, fellas?
I reckon, man.
Yeah, good stuff.
To be honest, I'm not comfortable with it, but if Mogi's on board,
well, it's up to Bogsy, really, ultimately, but we'll just keep our heads down and see how we
Bogsy and
go.
I, like this, mate, will be sweet.
Like what?
2 peas in a pod.
Yeah. Jeez, that's fun.
Oh, God, don't say it.
American Girl.
Oh, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Jeez.
Oh, Jesus.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
In excess there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday evening coming up after 5 o'clock. Your chance to join the crew on the Big Show, big boat situation.
The
Good
big
to have
boat
you
trip.
back, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
The
I'm
big
still
boat
flustered.
Trip.
Yeah, the big boat trip.
That's right. If you haven't entered the draw for that yet, hodaki.co.nz, sign up there. We are building a crew. It's going to be happening every single show for the next 2 weeks.
It's going to be sick, man. Come on board and have a few waters, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, totally. And just on that, I think we're going to call another winner after 5 o'clock on that front. Also, we're going to get a bit of an update on Mogi's Nuss.
Yeah, man.
How's it feeling at the moment? Still good?
Well, you have to come back after the break to find out.
Also, can we just clarify you had a colonoscopy yesterday, once again, for anyone that isn't aware?
No.
Oh.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your Wednesday tickety-boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day. Remember, everyone that texts through on 3483 or gives us a call on 0800 Hodaki or sends us a talkback on the iHeartRadio app goes in the draw for a $50 Night Day voucher.
Hey, big news on the night and day front. In February, right? You know, the month February, we're just about to go into it.
Yes.
February.
They are selling thick shakes every single Tuesday for $3.
Oh, really?
Oh, so good.
$3 thick shakes.
That's cheap.
That is so good, man.
That's good eating.
Actually, I'm thinking after all the
drinking.
sort of the colonoscopy action that you had yesterday, Mogi, the odd thick shake would probably be quite good to soothe the system.
We'll have to wait to find out.
Yeah.
Oh, more teasing. Nice.
You're really teasing us about Nuss Chat, aren't you? Also, don't forget we're going to be calling one of the winners to join us on our boat.
Oh, yes.
Oh, what's that called again, Jase?
The Big Show Big Boat thing.
The Big Show Big Boat Trip. It's not hard.
Well, it's trip, whatever, because I think we're going to stay in place for a while. It's not really a trip, is it?
Well, we're going to go out into the old harbour. We're going to park up. We're going to do the show live. It's all thanks to Maritime New Zealand and Safer Boating as well. It's going to be a great old day, and we're giving away spots on the boat this entire week and next week too. So to get yourself in the draw, hodaki.co.nz, and we could be calling you shortly.
Sounds good, man. In the meantime, let's get back to the tunes. Here's Gorillas.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Bit of Queen for you there on this gorgeous summer's evening.
That song in 2019 took out the top spot in the GOAT countdown, the first ever. Great
Did
of all
it?
time. It did, actually.
Okay.
So what
I
will
didn't
be...
think it was that good.
What will be number one this year? If
Don't
you
know
would
yet.
like
I
to-
don't think they've counted
hang
the
on.
votes.
Yeah, I think people are still voting on that, Keyzie.
Rhetorical question. If you would like to vote on this year's GOAT, text the word GOAT to 3483. You get to pick 5 this year. You can then share your selections on SoshMed, show everyone what you voted for, and also be in with a chance to play for 100K. All right, fellas.
Good stuff, Keyzie.
What's funny about that? I don't get it. What is funny about that?
That's all good. It's all good, man.
Thanks, fellas.
Now listen. Big day for you yesterday, Mogi, the old
mate.
colonoscopy, mate. Talk us through it.
Yeah, well, I had a mate that had been and had one done, and they found some polyps.
Yes.
And my understanding that a polyp is a precancerous growth that they find growing on the wall of the colon there, the bowels.
Sure.
Deep in the bowels of your bowel. So I thought I'd go and get it done. And a lot of, all I heard actually was scary yarns about it. So you have to take a laxative with a whole bunch of drinks. I probably went to, which makes, you clear out your bowels so they can have a good geese in there.
Sure.
Everything must go sale, Keyzie, like a yard sale. You got to get it out of there.
The path is cleared.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
But I probably went to the toilet maybe 8 times. And you're only in there for a couple of minutes. And the way people had said it to me was like, you're in there for hours and it's relentless. A mate of mine said, you're in there for 3 hours, take your laptop with you.
Wow.
Sure.
So it wasn't like that at all. It was nothing wrong with it. Went along there, they drugged me up and just put this, I guess like a vacuum cleaner pipe up there. That's how big it felt. But I don't know if it was that big. That was just how it felt.
Right.
Sure.
But you're pretty drugged up, so you're not really that bothered by it. And there was only one point really where she had to go, for lack of a better word, and I don't want to be indiscreet here, but she went quite deep. And I was sort of just lying there on my side there, and I thought to myself, I was thinking about you, Keyzie.
Why?
I was thinking to myself, you know what? Keyzie would love this. And I tell you why, man. Because you care about men's health.
Well, that's exactly
So
right.
I reckon you would absolutely love it.
Well, yeah, of course.
You'd be fizzing on it.
Because I was thinking, because of the horror stories that you hear, that you were talking about there, Mogi, about, when you take all the drugs, all the liquids and so forth.
Yeah.
I was thinking, God, imagine Keyzie on that. Oh, my word.
This is supposed to be like a genuine, health chat.
Well, it is, Keyzie.
No, it's Keyzie doing a steamer chat. But at the end of the day, though, she was all tickety-boo for you at least, Mike?
Yeah, it was tickety-boo. They had a geese in there, and as I've said before, she was blown away. She said she's never seen anything like it. She was in her late sort of 90s.
Wow.
And she said she'd never seen anything. Anything like it.
Wow.
Wow.
Please go on. Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
I mean, I honestly, I highly recommend it. It was not uncomfortable. The procedure itself lasted probably 10 minutes.
Oh, it's a shame.
I paid another $100 for another 45 minutes.
So worth doing. Oh, is this Oasis?
Get it in you.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed, live there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 5:27 now. The Big Show Big Boat Trip, hey, fellas?
Yeah.
We're excited about that?
I'm fizzed.
Yeah, very fizzed. We're going to be doing a live broadcast out on the water, and we're going to have some guests on board with us, aren't we, fellas?
That's right. Well, you call them guests. We need a crew to man the vessel.
Motley crew.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to...
People with water skills.
Yeah, Jase, that's what we're trying to build at the moment, is a crew of backbones to come and join us on the beautiful boat we've organised. We're going to be out there on the old harbour doing a live big show. It's bloody exciting. It's all thanks to Maritime New Zealand and Safer Boating Partners. Remember, always wear a life jacket if you're going out. Always have 2 forms of waterproof communication and check the marine weather forecast.
Sure.
Okay, Mogi?
Yeah, man.
You got that? Jordan,
Yeah.
you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, it's going great, mate. How are you guys going?
Yeah, good, thanks, Jordan. You a bit of a boaty, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm pretty handy. I've helped my boss back the boat into the water a couple of times and gone out and caught some big snapper. It's real good.
Yeah,
See,
nice.
that's what Jase hasn't done, Jordan, is catch anything. So that's a tick for me.
You get anything undersized there, Jordan?
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, good on you, you massive backbone. Hey, so what skills are you going to bring to the party, Jordan, on the boat?
Well, I mean, catching snapper and backing a trailer.
Well, yeah, actually, that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Good chat.
Can you tie any knots or anything, Jordan?
I've got a couple in my sleeve. I'm a builder, so...
Oh, backbone!
All right, you're on, man. You're a backbone.
Hey, Jordan, just because you can bring a mate along, who are you going to bring with you?
I think I might bring my boss because he's a bit of a gun. He's a legend. So
Nah.
Oh,
What's his name?
Mike.
Nah.
Mike,
Not
hate
Mike.
that name. That's a terrible name. All right, Jordan, well, you're on the boat, mate, and we're up in the air still about your boss, all right?
Awesome. Cheers, mate.
Good on you, man.
mate.
Look forward to meeting you. What
You stay on the line, man.
What a massive backbone. He sounds like one of those guys that, would be really good on the water. Really practical, actually catch fish, be able to back a trailer, tie knots, do stuff like that, which I don't think Keyzie's capable of.
Yeah.
You and I know what we're doing.
we know what we're doing.
So it's good to have a guy like that on board.
What's your favourite knot?
The shepherd.
Yeah.
The shepherd.
The granny's pretty good.
The granny.
Yeah, I like a tight knot
Yeah.
or a top knot.
Top knot.
Yeah.
It's more of a hairstyle, isn't it?
Yeah. Or a slip knot.
Yeah. That's,
Slipknot's good.
that's a band, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm fond of the noose.
Oh, he loves a noose.
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. Rage Against the Machine there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 5:49.
Where does the time go, man?
For those of you that care, I don't know, it just flies by, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I had an interesting one the other day. When I left work, I had to stop off at a supermarket. I don't want to promote who they were.
Sure.
But I went in there and I got some Vaseline for my anus.
Right.
Yes.
We don't need to say what it's for. It's all
What else did I get there? It was something else.
Why
for my
Why
anus.
else would you buy Vaseline? Apart from your news.
A myriad of reasons.
Yeah, there was something like that. Anyway, as I was turning the corner to sort of pull up at the old supermarket there was an elderly couple, mid to late 60s.
Oh,
and
like
they
Jase's age.
they waved at me, oddly, or they waved in my direction. And immediately in my head, I thought to myself, they think I'm an Uber.
Oh, because you're in a Toyota Aqua.
I was driving my truck,
Yeah.
But you don't often see an Aqua truck being used for...
It's an Uber.
But regardless, anyway, so I did a U-E, and they started crossing the road to try and jump in the car. But, of course, guys, I'm not an Uber. And so then I just started then parallel parking on the opposite side of the road. At the same time, they're trying to get into the car. They've got all their shopping.
Sure.
They're trying to jump in there. And I thought to myself, this is weird. And I thought I was just going to say, hey, don't worry about it. I'm not an Uber, guys. You can go away. But I thought, content, isn't it? It's weird, isn't it? Do you think that something's going on? You think to yourself, content. I can put this on the radio.
My life is content.
It is.
It is actually.
And the wife, I'm assuming it was his wife. Either that or he was having an affair, Keyzie.
His wife.
People in their 60s tend to, statistically.
They love it.
Big rooters.
And she opens the back passenger door there, and I say, "G'day, how are you?" She says, "Yeah, good, thanks." I think she's a little bit taken aback by the absolute pigsty in the back of the
Sure.
True that.
I mean, it's an absolute shit show back there.
Yes.
And she was very polite. She was American. She's going, "Oh, great. No, I'm great. I'm great." And I was like, "Oh, yep, she's not great. She doesn't sound like she's enjoying it." Then on the other side, her husband, or the man she was having the affair with, opened the back door and looked a bit confused, and that's because we've got the kiddie seat there. And he was just sort of stopped, frozen, didn't know what to do. And I said, "You a good man? You going to fit in there?" And he's like, "No, I don't think so." I said, "Just get in the front, man. Just get in the front." So he jumped in the front. She jumped in the back seat, and I said, "Where are we off to?" And I started playing with my phone. I've got my phone up on that little stand
thing.
Yeah. I said, "It's just playing up a bit at the moment. I've run out of data." And so they gave me the address, and I said, "Oh yeah, no, that's all good. I know where that is." So I took them up there. I took them up there and I dropped them off, and they just got themselves a free Uber ride.
So you stole someone's ride? Oh, okay. Well, how did you know where to take them?
No, as I just said to you, Keyzie.
Yeah.
I said, "It's not working. Where are you going?"
Right, yeah.
And then they told me.
Yeah.
And then I
you
took
knew
them.
where it was.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass. It was Hamilton.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Bon Jovi there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Now listen, coming up after 6 o'clock, as always, what's on the TV with Mike Minogue. And of course, what's for tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie.
Well, it sounds weird if you say with me, Keyzie. I can just say it if you want.
Okay, you say it?
Okay, can you say it?
What's for tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie. That's right. So if you would like to win yourself a $50 night and day voucher, text through what you're having for dinner tonight to 3483 and also say who you are and where you're texting from as well.
Yeah, good stuff. All that after 6. Good times.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. You're listening to the Big Show brought to you by Night Day.
So good.
Yeah, so good. On today's podcast outro, which is a podcast we record before we do the show, it's more sort of generalised chit-chat, isn't it, Mogi?
It is. I've noticed it, actually.
Yeah, it's just chit-chat.
We've done it for 2 years. You've just noticed that.
Yeah.
And can I just say, actually, Jason, I hate to interrupt you, brother.
No, that's fine.
But just, Keyzie, it's so good having you on board, man.
Yeah, totally, brother.
Thanks, fellas.
Yeah.
It's so good to be here. Real dream come true stuff. That's right, the outro, it's bonus material. We do it every single day. If you want more Big Show for some weird reason, then search Hodaki wherever you get your podcasts from.
Yeah.
Here's a clip from today's one, which was about Jase and sausages.
I was so excited about cooking sausages on the beach there.
Yeah, man, that's exciting.
I know, it's shit, isn't it? But I was like, oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
It'd be so
You
fun.
got it, and then apparently you're filthy for the rest of the night.
Yeah, salt.
Yeah. Your missus rang me, actually. She said,
She's in tears.
Was she in tears?
Yeah.
She rang me as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
did she?
effing and jeffing, he's kicking sand and anything.
And you're in your trackies, apparently, and you had a few too many beers.
Yeah.
And you're like a chainsaw.
You had a bottle of wine down there, but you drank all of it.
Yeah.
And you want to give her a sip.
Yeah, it's mine. It's mine. Not inaccurate. It was actually a story about taking sausages down to the beach. I was excited about cooking on my little stove top, but I forgot the sausages.
Yeah, it's a story about not taking sausages down to the beach.
Pretty much. Hey, keep those texts coming on 3483 for What's for Tea New Zealand. Yes,
Can I
Mogi?
just say, I've never ever heard a yarn about someone not taking sausages to the beach.
Yeah. I know, it's unique. It's unique, isn't it?
The funny thing is, I've not taken sausages to the beach so many times.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. But I've never really thought about it.
That's the first time I didn't take sausages to the beach.
Here's Soundgarden.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
You two there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show. Before we get into what's for tea New Zealand, can I tell you what I'm having for tea tonight?
Please do.
A pork bao bun.
Bao bun.
Bao. A grilled chicken
God.
with lime coconut dressing salad.
Yum.
Red duck curry. And some chopped chew calamari.
That sounds delicious.
God, you're going to have to do an extra session at the gym tomorrow.
I am, mate, I am.
What are you having,
Mogi?
I've got no idea, actually.
Ah.
No idea. I just get home and it's on the table.
Yeah. Bullshit. I'm having burgers of the chicken variety.
I had that last night, actually.
Oh,
Chicken
cool.
burgers, delicious.
Shall we
Have you
find
ever
out
had a Ferg burger?
a what?
Ferg burger, like the ones in Queenstown.
Ferg burger, yeah. Yeah, of course. I
They're
love
good, eh?
Yeah, so good. Oh, yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie. I'm sorry. Why is Pugs dying of laughter in the B studio?
It's been one of those shows, Keyzie.
What is a Ferg burger other than that amazing
They're delicious,
chain?
bro.
Yes,
they're
so
really
Yeah,
good.
man. There's always a line down the block when they're getting the old Ferg burgers out.
All right, I'm going to start reading texts from New Zealanders on 3483. G'day, fellas. Teabag here from Masterton. Having a box of Cody's and a pack of Winnie Blues for dinner. Yum.
That's backbone stuff.
He's-
I normally have that on a Monday.
He has it every night.
Yeah.
Because he texts you quite a lot.
Does he?
A box of Cody's.
Libby from Topaw's having a cheese toasty.
Oh,
Nothing wrong with that, Mogi.
no, I love a cheese toasty. They're particularly good on the old ferry out to Waiheke there.
Cheese toasty, and I tell you what the Americans like, a cheese toasty or a cheese grill as they call it, with a bit of tomato soup.
Oh, a little bit of lemon zest, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Crack pepper, yeah.
Yum. Onions in that? Sweet corn fritters with bacon and aioli on a bed of rockets. That's from Sam in PPY Northland.
Actually, I often think of corn fritters, but I never remember to think of them again when I'm cooking.
That's a hell of a yarn, Jase. Such a good yarn. Hey, you backbone, roast chook salad and... roast chook salad and juicy buttery corn on the cob from Jase. Good on you, mate. Actually, Jase, can you tell that story again?
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, I like me a bit of Lady Hawk.
Love me some lady.
Bloody great stuff. Now, the man's back on the show today, so it's time for this. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue.
Yeah. Am I right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So good.
So I'm picking what you watched on the telly yesterday was your anus.
I did watch some of that, yeah.
Because of the colonoscopy.
Yeah, it was on the old screen there. Yeah.
In case someone's just tuned in.
Just randomly. No, well, yes. But that didn't have much of a storyline, although it did have a hell of an ending.
Hey.
Oh!
Good climax.
All right, let's go home. I watched The Brother's Son, or I watched the first episode of The Brother's Son. And, oh, it's the front, Keyzie.
Oh, my God. Can we just hurry up?
Seriously, he's so bad at the moment,
It's
man.
got Michelle Yeoh in it, and it's a sort of a triad sort of gangstery sort of a thing, where there's an assassination attempt on the head of a family, and the son has to go to LA to find his other brother who doesn't know he really exists. And that brother is living with Michelle Yeoh, the great Michelle Yeoh.
Yes.
From Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and Deer, Everything Everywhere All at Once. And it's sort of kung fu-y and what's going on, and it is garbage. Give it a miss.
Sure.
No stars from old Mogi.
I watched a movie last night called Godsend with Greg Kinnear.
I think that's God's end.
Maybe. Greg Kinnear, Robert De Niro, and I saw those two and I went, oh, they're both pretty handy actors.
I've never heard of it.
They
I
should
bet
be
it
good.
stink.
2004 Shithouse. And I tell you, it's basically a story about a couple. They lose their son when he's 8 years old.
Yeah.
De Niro
Where
plays
was
a
he?
character on the road. He gets hit by a car.
The brother's son.
De Niro's like a scientist, sort of geneticist, a brilliant sort of guy, and he says to the couple, I can clone your son, and you can have him back exactly as he was. But what they don't know is he's put his own son's DNA in the fetus.
Why?
Because his son also was dead.
Sure.
But was
Couldn't he
also
just make two?
Was also a mass murderer, and then the kid goes psycho. It's terrible.
It sounds good.
It's really bad.
So why did he need to mix his son in? Couldn't he have just done just his son?
No, because he needed the female side of it.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm
Sounds
so
good.
with you,
What did
man.
you watch, Keyzie, man?
There'll be some tedious thing about pillars or bridges or trains or.
I watched Young Hercules.
Oh.
No, I didn't actually. I watched Country Calendar, and it was an episode. It was an episode from 2022.
Not even the current, country calendar.
I don't know. We're on our way to it though. But it was just after all the flooding had happened around Gisborne and the East Cape, and it was about this community that sort of huddled together around the Marae and then got the whole community running again and saved all these lives and stuff.
Backbone.
There was backbone stuff. Sorry, Jase. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Well, there you go. What's on the TV with Mike Minogue? 2 shockers and 1 boring one.
Hey, what TV show is this from?
The Soup Doctors.
That's right, the Soup Doctors.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Stone Temple Pilots here on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Now the 100k goat. Your opportunity to win $100,000. We want to know what your top 5 goats of all time are, team.
Yeah, breeds of
I
goats.
got Billy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Billy goat is up there. Mountain goat.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like those goats that faint when you give them a fright.
Fainting goat.
Fainting goats.
Have you seen those goats that are on cliff faces and they just it's a mountain goat,
an ibex or whatever.
But anyway, your goat.
Also, I like Michael Jordan, the goat. Oh, the musical thing we're doing.
Yeah.
The greatest of all time. That's right. Thanks to our mates at Burger King and the Whopper, the goat of all burgers. We are counting down to find the greatest song of all time as voted by you. This year, you can choose 5 of your favourite goats. As Jase mentioned, to vote, text the word goat to 3483 and you will win the chance to play for $100,000.
I reckon it's good that we can choose more than one because it's hard to choose, I find.
True that,
just
man.
one favourite song.
Yeah.
I'd probably go Rearview Mirror. Is up there for me, Pearl Jam.
That's actually one of mine.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a tune.
It's a great tune.
Another one would be Black by Pearl Jam.
Same. That's one of mine
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
What about
Another one
Alive?
would be...
Alive?
Oh, no, not Alive. No.
Daughter.
Oh, that's one of mine.
Oh, you're joking.
What about
Yeah.
Better Man?
God, that's lame, man.
Oh, is it?
Yellow Lead Better. That's another one.
Tune.
Yeah. Spin the Black Circle.
I'll tell you what I've been doing every day that I go home after the show, Mogi. I've just been working through all my songs.
Yeah, man.
Because even though it's down to 5 now, 5's still difficult. When
It's
you've got
tough.
the backlog that I've got, she's hard to work through all of them to get your top 5.
I'll tell you what I do. I work through the 70s, and then I work through the 80s, 90s,
And today.
And I do a song from each of them, and then I want to have a ballad in there, and then 4 Rage Against the Machine songs.
Right.
And it's a shame that Rage Against the Machine never did a ballad.
Yes.
What defines a ballad? Just a big epic like November Rain or something?
You don't know what a ballad is.
Nah. I mean, I hear the term, but I've never actually thought what defines a ballad.
It's a soft-on tune.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like Every Rose Has Its Thorn, Patience,
Right, okay.
I've got a Katy Perry
Obsession.
ballad that's going to be in my top 5.
That's good, Jase. We can't wait for it, mate. What?
I was just want to say, if you are going to pick your top 5, and absolutely do, post it on your social media so other people can have a little gander at it.
That's a great idea, Jase.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks,
a really
mate.
good idea, Jase. Good work, mate. So once again, to pick your 5, text GOAT to 3483. The countdown will be starting in a few weeks' time. So, of course, you want to be a part of that. And a big, thanks, Mike, shout out to BK and the Whopper, which, of course, is the Burger Goat.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, you massive backbones. We've got over the hump and we're sliding down the other side. Your plans tonight, Mogi, please?
Probably go home, probably talk to my family, probably have something to eat, probably sit on the couch at some point.
Sure.
Probably go into the bedroom, probably go into the bathroom, probably go back into the bedroom. Probably have some clothes on, probably take the clothes off.
Yeah.
Probably get in the bed.
Yeah.
Probably close my eyes, probably go to sleep.
Nice, mate. Nice. Keyzie?
Have dinner with my wife. Probably go for a walk. And then I'll put her to bed, and then I'll have a small glass of port, which is like a dessert wine, Jase. And then
What's it made from?
Grapes. And then I will play a PlayStation game, and then I'll go to sleep. What about you, Jase?
Yeah, look, I've got a bit of work to do, so I'll be staying at the office for a little while tonight.
What office?
This one here in the studio. I just do a bit of prep with old Pugs. He's having a few technical issues in Studio B that he needs to work through, so I'll help him with that. Go home, chuck some tin around, come home, have a protein shake.
Wait, you just said go home.
Go home again.
Go home? Into the room, probably get nude, make love. Put the fan on, go out, probably have another bit of food because I've been working out quite hard. Watch a bit of TV, write some poetry, go for a walk.
Hey, thanks for listening, everyone. We'll be back again tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Don't forget Hodaki Big Show on Instagram. You can find us, and also search Hodaki Big Show to get wherever you get your podcasts from to get the Hodaki Big Show outro. Cheers.
And then eventually I think I'll probably call it a night, actually, and